All right, what's up, everybody? Episode 4 of the Get Fit ASAP podcast?
Fit 4 other guests?
Yeah, this is our 4th one.
Yeah. Okay.
On the show today, we got Vinnie Catricala.
What's up, guys?
And Tyrone.
What's up?
Wilcox. Now we're talking to, what are we going to talk about today, guys? I guess,
Let's talk about Vinnie.
I'm still recovering from that freaking workout, man.
What'd you do?
I lost.
Right before this. Well, what was the workout?
I called it, I was thinking about like what I would name it when I was running because it was so terrible. Breathless Barbara.
Mm.
Oh, we could
I like
do that
it.
one. Breathless Barbara.
With the vest?
Barbara with the vest and a 400-meter run after each round. No bueno.
With a 3-minute rest, right?
Still 3-minute rest, yeah.
And then what? What'd you do after that? Some deadlifts?
Oh, yeah. Little Tyrone deadlifts. 2 sets of 5 at 75% max reps, and then 2 sets of 5 again. So it's a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
So how's
I was happy that you were here today.
yeah, had to drop in Dixon.
Yeah, a very rare occurrence.
Haven't been here in a while.
Very
Tyrone's
rare.
holding it down over here, so I don't have to make it over as much. You know what I'm saying?
Got a good coaching staff over here.
Monday nights.
Monday nights, check them out.
No, but let's talk about, you guys both made it to regionals this year. How's the training going?
It's been ramping up a little bit.
Yeah.
The past couple weeks been kind of rough, to say the least. But definitely, I haven't been training as hard as I used to be, like years past. So now that I finally made it, the last one in the
Last spot. Hey,
last
Cal, take
invite.
it.
Yeah, so I was
Hey, give me that one.
leading into it. I was kind of just doing 1 or 2 workouts a day, but now we've been doing like 4 in 2 hours. So it's like to the point that after those 2 hours, I'm just dead.
I think that's
Super
good. I
sore.
think that's super good that we're
Yeah, I
taking
think
only
it's
like
better
5
like
to
that.
10 minutes in between workouts just to kind of get our endurance up and kind of get used to working out under
Plus,
fatigue.
I kind of feel like that's how regionals is.
Yeah,
because
I mean, I don't
you're
know.
doing 2-3 workouts in one day. You get about at the most an hour in
Yeah.
between each workout. So
Do
just kind of getting acclimated to that, the volume that we're gonna have to deal with.
Do you think you're able to keep the intensity high enough to,
I do.
say,
now
for
that-
example, in regionals, you do that, you're going all out
because
each workout.
I feel like if I was training by myself, no. Like, I would probably have a little bit less intensity.
Yeah.
But the fact that Vinny's here, and then we usually have someone with us training.
Lenny, Ben, somebody, yeah.
Yeah, Rose, someone to kind of help push us to go a little bit harder, keep that intensity high. So I still think our intensity's high. It's
Me?
not maybe not 100%
Today.
each
I was
workout.
here
Today.
But yeah,
Left me out.
You'll be here next year.
Anthony does like one a year.
One day, yeah, you'll be here the same time next year. You guys
Yeah.
want to come see him, he'll be here. Working on your calendars.
What is it? April 27th.
27.
But yeah, it's nice being able to train with a variety of people because they have their own specialties and things they're good at. So the things that you suck at, they might be good at, and it just pushes you to go a little bit harder.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad the last 2 times I worked out with you, we did all bodyweight stuff. I was like, all right, that's sick.
No snatches or overhead
Yeah, it's
squats.
nothing heavy. I was like,
Yeah,
all
where
right,
was
that's
the,
cool.
you weren't there for those deadlifts today. You disappeared on those deadlifts.
Yeah.
I got sick. I
Oh,
got lightheaded.
But yeah, so I'm pretty happy that I was able to beat you on the bodyweight workout.
Yeah, hey.
I know you
Especially
cannot
running
get it.
too, because that's one thing I suck at too. So I was pretty happy with today.
Sit-ups, bro. My abs are weak.
But yeah, I'm a little shaky after that workout. It was tough.
Well,
What's some of the workouts that stuck out to you so far that we've been training with, Vinny?
As far as like good workouts or
Yeah, good or bad.
I love doing the workouts where you have like a set amount of time in a round and then you do like 2 or 3 movements and then with the remaining time
the
get
rest.
like either max reps wall balls, max reps overhead squats, max double unders. Just because at that point it's like it's gut check time and you're like, that first round you set the tone and then those following rounds you're like, okay, can I get that number again? Or can I get a little bit more or a little bit less? And you kind of just, like I said, that first round sets that tone, and it's kind of just gut check time. You're like, all right, I got to get going on this.
Yeah, just that's all mental test to like how much you can handle, how much pain. Because you don't have a set number to shoot for, so you don't have anything to like, all right, I just got to do 10 more and I'm done. It's like, no, you could do 10, 15, 20 more, and like it just depends how much pain you could you could tolerate.
Yeah.
And how much you could put yourself through.
Yeah.
So those are definitely the toughest workouts, I feel like.
I like those.
Yeah, you go faster to give yourself more time, then you're like, fuck, now I got more time to do more
Yeah.
more stuff.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
those are definitely hard. Those are good. And then
But-
anything like upside down is just like,
Oh,
I take it as like, all right, just finish this, get through it, do the
you're
best.
good at
you
handstand
can.
walks.
No, yeah, handstand walks. I'm talking like pressing overhead, handstand push, like anything like strict. I just do
Basically,
not
just
like,
handstand
but-
push-up is
Yeah.
basically what you're saying.
Well, kipping I'm all right. Like I can keep up, but just strict, it's like, all right, break it up. Don't go to fatigue.
Well, you're a bigger guy.
So
Why don't we take it back for the audience? Give a little intro about how you got started in CrossFit, what you did before CrossFit.
what I did before CrossFit?
Yeah, I know you're a baseball player. Why don't you give them a little,
background.
yeah.
Well, background. Well,
Yeah.
I hated working out before I started doing CrossFit.
that's
yeah.
interesting.
All I did was
You were what, 6'5", 180, or
Yeah.
how small are you?
that's
Long, coldy locks.
yeah, 6'3". I still had a bunch of hair on my head. I weighed out of high school. I was like 180, and then I came out of college at like 230.
Oh shit.
But like I wasn't like I thought I was in good shape, right? Like I just broed out. I hit the like upper body every day and like lower body
And
once
that's
or
everyone
twice.
in that.
Yeah, like I'd go to
You know.
24-hour fitness, whatever city we were in when I was playing ball, like go to the Golds, go to the Planet Fitness, whatever it was. And like I thought I was in good shape. And then once I got done playing baseball, I didn't do anything for a little bit. I kind of just went to the regular gym, 24-hour fitness.
Well, how long did you play baseball for?
Well, I've been playing baseball my entire life. So I grew up, that's all I did. I played baseball. I dabbled in a few other sports, basketball, football a little bit,
Yeah, not
soccer.
not basketball, just whatever.
I
know
hated
you're
running,
tall,
man.
but-
I hated running. Like soccer, I was the goalie, no running.
Really?
Yeah, and I was terrible.
Well, that makes
goalie.
sense though, because you're longer.
Yeah,
but-
so like I just like playing sports. I didn't like the actual practicing part of it, training part of it. It wasn't until my senior year in high school when like I started to realize like, oh, I can maybe play baseball at the next level. Like I'm all right at it. I got the opportunity to go play in a few showcases after high school, and then I was drafted by the Indians like 50th round, like last round,
Take it, dude.
second to last pick. But what it did was open a door for me to go to Hawaii.
You'd be like
so-
Tom Brady.
Yeah, like I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Mike Piazza was drafted in like the 76th round.
Oh shit.
He's a Hall of Famer. So I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you have an opportunity, right, and you get there.
So you got drafted before you went to college?
Yeah, so I was drafted. Basically, all
Is that
they
normal?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I didn't know.
high school guys get drafted. It's not normal for them to sign that late. Like, they literally offered me a plane ticket and were like, "Hey, come play."
Wow.
Right? So, go to college in Hawaii or do that. And I was like, I'll get out of Sacramento and
Yeah.
go to Hawaii, right? So, I went there for 3 years. Again, I hated training. We worked out in the morning at 6 with like our team, the swimming team, and like the volleyball team. It was just get through that and then get to practice. So that was the fun part.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Jesuit in Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah, so fast forward to my junior year in college, so my third year, I got drafted by the Mariners in the 10th round, so a little bit better than in high school. And this time, it's like, hey, we'll give you some money to come play and leave college. And that was kind of like a good,
Yeah, I'll
I couldn't
take
really
it.
turn that away. So put college on hold for a little bit. So technically, I guess I'm a dropout,
Well.
college dropout over here, and went and played with the Mariners. So that was June 2009. So played ball for 5 years. Again, hated working out, just baseball. Thought I was in great shape. After a few years, was just kind of like scuffling around the minor leagues, and ended up getting traded in 2013 to the A's. Went to Double-A with the A's for half a year.
Is Double-A better than Triple-A?
No,
Is that a
Triple
dumb
A.
question?
Yeah, so Triple A is the highest. That's the
Okay.
highest I made. I made to Triple A in 2012. I was with the Tacoma Rainiers, and we played up and down what's called the Pacific Coast League. So we came home to Sac, came to Fresno, all over the West Coast. 13 got traded to the A's. Was there for half a year. Was kind of just over it, dude. Like I had a little bit of money left, and I was at the point where like I'm struggling in baseball. Not really happy doing it. I've got some money saved up. Like it's enough for me to like go do something else for like a year or two and not have to work because, I didn't have a job lined up right away. You know what I mean? So got home, put some apps in with the police department, with sheriff's department.
Is that what you always wanted to do?
No, so
Or
like
just-
it was more of like I don't have baseball anymore. Like what can I do? And I don't want to sit behind a desk, right? So went on a ride along and had a few family friends that were cops, and they're like, dude, you'd be perfect for it. It's got, you know, the camaraderie that you get with the team. It's there with the police department. Team environments. You're outside. It's something new every day. I was like, all right, cool. Went on a ride along. I was like, all right, this seems fun. So filled out some applications, started the background process, and then ended up getting into the academy. Like literally September 2013, done with baseball. January 2014 in
Already
the
in
academy.
it?
So
Wow.
like that really doesn't happen too often. Like usually the process takes a long time, and by long time I mean like
A
1
year
to 2
or something?
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just depends, like how clean your background is, what kind of education you have, how you interview, that sort of thing. So the transition from
You
ball.
sell yourself pretty well?
What's
You
that?
sell yourself pretty well?
I don't know if I sell myself pretty well.
Sell every sold?
10 exit, right? So it made the transition easy, right? Left baseball, and then 3 or 4 months later, like had something to do where I was getting paid. So that was easy. How I got into CrossFit, so I was done playing baseball and was just going to the regular gym, like 24 downtown, 24 Hour Fitness downtown, and just kind of like, dude, I've been competing my entire life, like baseball, like any kind of sport, right? I was always trying to win, be the best, and dude, I just found myself like going to the gym, and that was it.
No goal, really?
No goal, like wasn't really working, like pushing myself, like literally like the same workouts, wasn't seeing any results. Dude, my mom was actually going to Valiance
Oh.
first.
That's funny.
Yeah, because she knew she worked with Nicole, and John and Nicole were together. He's a cop, so like that kind of like how
That's funny.
I got into like the police side of it and the CrossFit side of it.
Kind of both at the same time.
Yeah, and so
Really?
I remember she's like, just come try a class, and I was like, dude, I don't want to do CrossFit. It's so lame. Like those guys
You don't
aren't.
want to lose your games?
Yeah, I don't want to lose my gains. Those guys aren't strong. Like they make a bunch of noise. Like all the
Slam the bars,
typical,
do some
like,
weird pull-ups.
all the memes you see on like Instagram. That's like what I thought. And then did
How
my
long ago was that?
That was
year is
2000. That was 2000 October 2013.
How do you
Okay.
remember the months?
Well, because I remember
Damn,
like.
you got a good memory, dude.
Well, I remember like
Dude.
when I got drafted.
I don't even remember
the draft
like,
was
last
in
time I
June.
freaking...
June's the draft for baseball, so that was June 2009, and then played for 5 years. The season's done in September, so I was 13, and then I started CrossFit October, right before I started the academy in just 2014. Come on,
Dude.
stay with it. So went and did CrossFit, and like just got my ass kicked. Fell in love with it.
First workout.
I don't remember what my first workout was, to be honest with you. I remember the first time I did Fran though, and like I thought I was gonna die, and I think it took me like 6.5, 7 minutes.
It's funny
Like,
how it's
it
like
was
not
so
that bad now anymore.
No, I mean,
funny.
well, I mean, if you get butterfly pull-ups down and you can move a little bit of weight, you know, it's not even that bad. But
I saw one that I kind of want to try. I haven't tried it yet, but it's 33, 27, 21 thruster pull-ups. I have a feeling that would be
Way
take
worse,
you back
dude.
to that first time you did
Yeah.
Fran.
all over again, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I
Definitely
want-
gonna be
I don't know if I
something
do
we
that in
in
Broken.
the future. Yeah, I know. That's what I was
Oh.
thinking.
33 would be
Is that
hard,
possible? And then doing 27 right after that?
No, for sure not 27. Guaranteed.
Dude, that's
That would be a good
You'd be
workout,
good
though.
at that.
Yeah.
Dude. Not
Like thrusters,
Not
would,
right now,
you know,
or,
like
I mean-
whatever. But like, I don't think pull-ups would ever slow
Yeah,
you
but
down.
the thrusters would be so I'd be so dead in the thrusters that
I would want to. I'm like wired to stop at 21. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Come on, stop.
Yeah, 21 good. Nope. 9. What is it? 13 more. It's like 12 more. It's like shit.
I don't want to do that. That sounds miserable.
Yeah, you showed me that like a week ago, and I was like, I saved it, and I'm like,
One of these days, we gotta test it out.
Okay.
press
year.
or a squat day. Here it
Yeah.
comes, man.
It's gonna be like regional Fran or something.
Oh my god. You better come back for that one.
I think I'm sick actually that day. That's
I got something I gotta do. That's I swear.
When'd you start competing in CrossFit? At what point?
This month I'm probably not good at remembering. I think
Oh, what the
actually no,
hell?
I do
Did you
remember
know
this.
your
Okay,
first
no, so
competition?
I remember my first competition is when I met you. So
Yeah.
Sacktown Throwdown.
That was your first one?
First competition, it was a team competition, and it was scaled.
With Angel,
Yep.
Yeah, Angel. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
the team one.
no. That
Oh.
was the second year. That was the second year.
Mm.
So
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I hadn't met you yet. This
Yeah.
was they had it at the Arc Arena,
Oh,
that'd be
nice.
sick.
and
It was outside though, right? Or was it inside?
it was like
Oh, no,
inside
it
on the
was inside.
floor, and
Yeah.
then they had like a 800-meter run, like a bear crawl around. You remember when you walked in and had like the...
Oh, is that when they're like, jumping on logs and stuff? Or is that something different?
No, there
wasn't
wasn't
trying to do like
logs.
a gymnastic thing?
They had like a ghetto-ass ski erg there. Like, it wasn't the Concept 2 one. It was like the old school one. That was like an event. And then, you know when you walked into Arco Arena, like, it would be like kind of uphill, and it was that grassy like circle area.
Oh yeah.
And it was
and
that,
rounded.
and you go, so you had to bear crawl all the way around that. That was like, and then when you got back from the bear crawl,
Jack your hands up.
yeah, like it was terrible. So that was my first comp. That was after the first week of the academy in 2014, January.
What place you get?
Dude, I remember being so happy. Like, I had to do like a 1 rep max squat, and it was like 315. I was so jacked. I had knee wraps, belt, wrist wraps.
Oh my God.
Dude, the whole 9 lifters.
Neck wrap.
Yeah, everything. So that was my first comp, and
How long
that
ago was that?
kind of-
2014, you said?
yeah. So that was only like 3 months after I was doing CrossFit, but that was kind of like I like doing this. This is fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like they had like Caffeine Kilos had like a big team there in the RX, and they're like back squat like 550, and you're like,
Was Rose on it?
I don't know. I didn't know her then.
Because she
And I don't know if
probably
I don't
did
think
it.
she was.
I don't know if
No?
she did, but they had like
No.
they had a
But
squat.
she was on like the first and only team, right? Or,
Yeah, the actual like open regional team. I don't think it was the competitors team that they had doing the local comps.
Like, I remember that Danny guy was there. Like, you know, he was there.
Yeah,
but I remember they had like a 1 rep max bench and then a 1 rep max squat. That was like an event, and I was like, oh, this is tight, right? Because it's like kind of CrossFit, but like kind of like
broy.
bro out, yeah. So yeah, after that, I was like, oh man, I'm hooked on this. This is fun. Like, when can I do my next one? So that was only like 3 months after doing CrossFit. So
Nice.
but I have not done an individual comp ever.
That's
It's gonna be
pretty
the
funny.
first one.
Yeah, first one in like a month, dude. Just gonna like blow it
Straight
out,
to
dude.
the regionals.
What a time, right? Let's just try it out.
When it's 3 regions combined.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, you guys did good.
Big team. I just like doing team stuff, man. It's way more fun.
Yeah.
Way more fun. Like, working out by yourself, like you said. Like, you don't go as
Yeah.
hard. It's not as fun.
Mm-hmm.
You look at this and you're just like, and there's no one there to push you.
Yeah.
So.
Especially like where I'm at right now. It's like, dude, if I don't work out with someone, I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is like no
We got Harley.
dry. Yeah, but dude, I was running with him the other day. He's freaking way behind, dude. Just a mile, he's like fat as shit, dude.
Just be careful of his paws, man.
Yeah, it actually messed it up a little bit.
Did you? Oh my god.
Just a little bit. So
$200
he's
more
alright
dollars.
though.
$200 more dollars.
No, dude. No.
That's funny.
But yeah, so are you nervous about doing your first individual competition, or? I feel like it's different, but I think it's also got its pros and cons. Like, yeah, you don't have to. Well, you're not training with the team, so you don't have that camaraderie.
Yeah.
But it's also like you test yourself. You know exactly what your limit is
Yeah.
on these workouts, and you get
It's
a little
probably-
bit more gratification too when
Uh-huh.
you do finish it because you did it yourself. It's
Is it
all
less
yours.
frustrating?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
know what I'm
but then
saying?
you have more less opportunity to get frustrated, or you have the less opportunity to be like, damn, I'm proud of my team, you know.
Yeah.
But you could also just be
It
proud
goes
of
both
yourself.
ways, kind of. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's all on you. So it's definitely got its pros and cons. But are you nervous about that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I'm not nervous like right now. I think as it gets closer, like we get down there, we check in, like, you know, that sort of stuff. Like,
Once you know the workouts too, you can practice them and you kind of know how it'll feel and stuff. So
yeah, like right now, am I nervous? Like, if I sit here and think about it, like, shit, dude, it's my first comp. It's regionals. It's, you know, they've combined all the regions. Like, dang, you know,
Yeah,
if
maybe
you get caught up in it. But like,
Yeah.
right now, I'm just kind of worried about like showing up, working out with you guys, going to work, getting some sleep, eating, that sort of stuff. Stretching is like huge right now, just because the volume intensity's up. So if I don't, you know, we don't do that.
Recovery.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm focused on now, and it's kind of keep me from thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, dude, once it gets closer, get down there, it's like, here we go. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like you said, like I'll know like the workouts that like I'll be okay at, like I'll be fine at, and then I'll know the workouts where I'm like survival mode.
What do you guys think's coming? Anything new, you think, besides that handstand?
Well, that
walk? They put
handstand
out,
thing,
but-
yeah, I mean, we did a little bit of handstand walking the other day on the staircase thing.
But I think it's gonna be a little bit different than that.
Dude,
Because,
that
the
ramp
it's
is
gonna
gonna
take
be
a lot more wrist flexion.
Dude, that's gonna be
So
hard.
it's
'cause you
gonna
have
be
to
even
really
harder.
put your
You gotta lean forward a lot.
Yeah.
We gotta.
So
we
with
gotta
the plates,
practice
you're
on it.
able
We
to
gotta
keep
do
your
something.
hands flat. And I felt like with the
Take
plates,
this table after
it's
podcast.
yeah,
Clean
no,
it up, dude.
this might be perfect. Actually.
Yeah, it would actually.
But yeah, so I think it's gonna be challenging because you're gonna have to really lean forward. And then I felt like the hardest thing of the pyramid was coming back down after lean forward at the top and then come back down the steps without falling is the toughest. So I'm a little worried that going up that ramp and then getting to that other side.
Like too much momentum and you start to
just like fall forward.
I wonder if they're gonna allow you to like skip steps or like
I would
you know what I mean?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, just like go up it and come down it.
It'd probably be really, really hard though if you skip that much distance. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably like
What's gonna be crazy is them combining that with other movements.
No, that's the one thing I'm worried about.
If they do something else overhead, like wall balls, and then you got to turn around and walk that thing, you're gonna be like nothing, right? So
but sometimes they do it before the next thing, or they do something right before. Like the year that we did, 2014, they had the snatch, hang snatch max, and then you get a minute rest, and then you do that 90-foot handstand walk for like 2 minutes or something, as far as you can go. But then again, there's the year before that, or no, the year after that, I think it was 2015 or 16, they did the max handstand walk, 180, and then you did the max snatch after. So I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to do something before or after, because...
Or it might be in a WOD too, maybe.
Yeah, in a WOD it would be even harder too.
I don't think they're going to do a lot of them. I'm thinking about 3 or 5 reps. So what do you think about, maybe that makes you go over, do something, and then go up the stairs and back down the ramp, maybe too.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like if you just practice it like every day, 10 minutes, like in a warm up, do that for 4 weeks, 3 weeks, you'd be fine at it.
Because that's how the pyramid was. Like the first 2 or 3, I wasn't able to get over, but like after that, I was able to do like 3 or 4 in a row.
You should just do that, like literally just keep a table or a fucking plywood sheet down there.
Yeah, we can do that. That won't be. We can totally.
I was looking to see how much the actual ramp and the steps cost online. It's like $2,000 for like that stuff. I'm like, who's gonna buy that? You know? It's
off
like
the CrossFit.
They jacked the price up. They knew they're like CrossFit bought like 10 of them. They're like, okay, we're gonna jack it up now.
Dude, after you said that, I saw some guy post online. He like posted that CrossFit stuff one, right? And it was like 1,600. Like it was almost $2,000.
Yeah, well, $2,000 with
shipping, right?
Oh
and then he posted like his next story was like an off-brand one, same like ramp and steps, and it was $160 for the ramp and $160 for the steps. And I was like, dude, what the hell?
The same guy.
Same guy. It was like a guy in Davis.
Plywood and make it for like
$30.
So you could buy the off-brand one for like $300, $400, or buy the CrossFit.
Oh, it actually said CrossFit on it. That's why.
Well, it was like the plug that Cash. He plugged like what CrossFit stuff or whatever it was. So like I'm sure they were like, oh dang, we're gonna get a bunch of sales.
Yeah, that's where they probably bought it from or whatever.
Yeah. So
it's all foam though, huh? You think? Yeah.
It's probably as firm as like that. Those 3 foam boxes out there. It's a gymnastics like tool thing. I don't know. You ever been to a gymnastics place?
Yeah, we just go to gymnastics gym and do the same thing. I feel like.
Dude, I've been to that Davis Diamonds place. It's pretty fun. They have like an adult
dodgeball
open gym for dodgeball.
When we put dodgeball training,
open gym gymnastics for adults. It was pretty fun. It was hard, dude. It was hella hard.
You ever been to Sky High?
No.
Dude, no. Dodgeball arena?
There's a bucket list. I want to go like paintball.
I'm almost threw my arm out. I'm serious. My arm was sore for 3 days from doing it. My feet I had blisters on my feet from jumping on the trampolines. Dude, I was laying down.
That's pretty funny.
We should do that. Whatever cardio day you guys gotta do.
Dude.
I'm gonna throw in hot
Where
ones.
is Sky High?
Stockton. Next to in the mall.
There's one in Sac too.
Next to Dick's.
Dude, I've seen pictures of the indoor soccer that you guys used to do. Like, I want to bring that back. That'd be fun. Dude, especially we got like Edric, dude. Like,
I
know.
Yeah,
we
got some sleepers, man. Yeah, DD. Like, come on.
Even like Tino, he's like a hell good goalie.
Yeah, dude.
When we first started, it was like all us and like one good player, and it was just miserable. Dude, we were so bad.
Yeah,
and then we recruited like 3 more good people, and we kind of just like played defense, and we passed it to them. And they kind of get down, and then like.
No, the funniest part is because all the people that we played against, they played soccer their whole life.
That's like what they do, man.
And
like,
then, and they get all upset at us because we had no idea what we were doing, and like we're just like bumping into them and like just
like you're offsides. Like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, not following the rules at all. And they're getting all mad at us, but we had no idea what was going on.
Well, like the only thing we had was like cardio. Like we could just keep running the whole time, but we were so bad that we had to keep running the whole time because we give the ball away so many times.
I think that'd be fun.
It was fun.
Or like a kickball. Kickball would be hell fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
we gotta play some more sports, right? Play and learn new sports or something like that. What's CrossFit? What do they say?
We're bringing spike ball back a little bit.
Yeah.
Use your fitness outside the gym.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah,
cool,
it'll be so cool to kind of see like what different avenues we get into. But like, what are some of the things you're not looking forward to that would come up at regionals, Vinny?
Strict handstand push-ups.
Well, other than strict handstand.
Yeah, I
obviously.
mean, handstand push-ups, strict. Dude, triple unders. Like, like I tried doing them the other day, and I got like 3
I've
in a
been
row.
waiting
In
for him
5
to-
minutes, I got 20 triple unders. It was like I was out of breath. I had like marks all over me, so I got to work on that a little bit.
I
That
thought
would be
that's something
hard.
too. If you did that in the handstand thing in the warm up like every day, like 20 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. You could totally get better.
You know what I'm
Because like
saying?
I try and like when we coach here, like people are like, how do I get double unders? I'm like,
Practice.
literally, I can't like show you anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about timing,
Rhythm.
rhythm. And if you don't practice that, like you're not gonna get it. So it's like I got to do practice what I preach. Like, I got to, for the triple under, like I got to practice the timing and the rhythm of it. So yeah, handstand push-ups. Like I don't want to do a heavy deadlift. I know 2 years ago they did like a 405 deadlift with some
7.
GHDs. Like I can do
Running.
it. I'll muscle through that. That would suck. Yeah,
That
running.
one just looks shitty.
Yeah.
Those 3 things, no bueno. I'm excited. I hope. I don't know if they'll do it for this one, but I want to jump on one of those like bike erg things because
I see. You think that they're
debut it at regionals.
You think CrossFit's gonna use that? Because they haven't really said.
I don't know. I mean, it's
and their
concept
assault,
2. You know,
the
like
assault is like the.
like one of the
sponsors. So you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. I don't know how long their contract
Usually,
is. And stuff
like,
like that,
if you
but-
look at the CrossFit WOD or CrossFit.com WODs, they usually
hint
are
at
pretty
what
similar.
they're gonna-
What they're going to do at regionals. But I don't think I've seen a Concept 2 bike.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I mean,
on
have
there.
you even seen an assault bike on there? I've never seen.
I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
an assault bike on there.
on the main site WOD.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen the Concept 2 bike yet. Have you seen a skier though on there?
On the main side, I don't think so.
either.
I don't think I've seen ski, but they've had it at the games and stuff. So
I mean, it makes sense
if they
to
maybe
use
brought
the
that.
erg, right? Because I mean, although they do use the runner for
The assault runner.
so they might keep the bike and the runner for that, and then the ski and the rower for the concept too. I don't know, who knows, but yeah, then you don't know what to buy. You're like, oh, should I buy the bike or should I buy this?
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
feel like assault bike's probably it's kind of stapled in there, kind of like concept 2 is for the rower. You know what I'm saying? So, but also they're saying it's really 2 different movements. Like they said, the bike is like all leg pump, and like the assault bike is just cardio.
just
Yeah.
total body
So-
mayhem, fall apart.
Exactly. So maybe it's 2 different. You know.
Yeah, I'd say those 3 movements. I'd say handstand push-ups, triple unders. Not looking forward to if they do that, and then deadlifts. But anything else, just kind of pace
Whatever.
it out, break it down.
You guys are pretty well rounded. You know, honestly, I mean, everyone has a little bit of weakness or whatever, but you guys, you know, honestly, probably everyone's really well rounded now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I thought of another one. I don't want to do a heavy snatch.
Mm.
That wouldn't be fun.
Like
Yeah.
Just
a
because
max?
some
That
dude,
makes two
yeah, like a
less.
1 rep max snatch. Like
I'd much rather do that than a clean jerk though.
no, I'll take
Oh,
the
yeah.
major.
No, fuck.
Yeah. So I mean those 4, but
Uh,
you never know, man. Like that's like, it's getting so.
I hope it's like something like last year where they only had like dumbbells last year. I wish this year it's something like that where it's just like something that's
Something
not
new.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just barbell workouts the whole time, you know?
Well, that's the thing
I
about
like
it.
when
It's
they
like
brought the sandbag in. That was cool. I was
yeah,
like, oh,
that's cool.
cool.
Yeah, I like that. It's just like it's so unpredictable now. Like you have no idea. Like as much as you sit there and try and guess it, like
Because he's always gonna implement a couple of new things. Maybe pegboards, huh? Maybe
That'd be
make it down to
cool.
regionals now. They
haven't
haven't
done it
seen that in
regionals.
games. I don't think they did in games. Not for sure. Last year, right? Did they do it for individuals last year?
no, they had the year before.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were gonna do it for teams last year. 'Cause they did it
We
for
practiced
individuals.
it a bunch. Remember? I
Yeah,
remember
so I
that?
was kind of disappointed in that. But
I think is it too hard to like
maybe
get
just
up,
workouts,
take
man.
down, like
I don't think
setup
so.
wise?
I think
No,
it's the same
I
as
mean, they
like
put a
a
whole
handstand
obstacle
push-up.
course there.
no at regionals.
Oh, at regional? Nah, man, I don't think
No.
so.
I think it would be easy.
It's the same thing as putting a, handstand push-up wall, like I said.
Yeah.
I feel like.
True.
You know.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah.
Kind of same, like handstand push-ups I always struggle with. I'm not really into doing heavy front squats. I feel like that kills me with burpees. So like the year that
Oh,
2014,
and handstand push-ups and burpees. That was like your
that
worst
was like
one.
the worst workout.
I like that one.
Yeah, the one you got first place.
Yeah,
in.
that was a nice
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, it was strict handstand push-ups, front squats with 195, and bar facing burpees. And it was 21, 18, 15, 9.6.
Three?
Oh, 9.3.
Yeah, it's something like that. Or maybe
yeah.
It wasn't 18, maybe even. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been 21.15, 9.63.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so that was something I struggled with. So strict handstands. I've been doing them more, so I think I'm a little bit better. But any bar facing burpee and front squat thruster type of workout.
You think they're keeping that standard, burpee standard?
What do you mean?
You know, the burpee
Oh,
standard?
yeah.
Two
The 2 feet?
feet.
Two feet,
Yeah.
Dude, that one
And I
sucks,
caught myself,
bro.
we didn't work out the other day. It was pretty challenging. It was at the end of the workout, we had 25 burpee box jump overs. And I caught myself not
Stepping.
doing those standards. I was kicking 1 foot up, stepping, jumping.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I need to practice this
Yeah.
even when I'm tired. And it's something you got to think about. And it does make it a little bit more challenging. It's
I
not like
have a bad habit of always stepping back with 1 foot, so it's like really hard to break it. Like,
Yeah.
because it's kind of good and everything, fine now, but dude, yeah, I always gotta think about it, like consciously think about it.
Yeah.
But
I was even getting no rep on my burpees on that year.
Oh.
Yeah. I had like 3 no reps. I was like, what the hell? My chest is on the ground. But he was saying my head was over the bar, so it wasn't legit. So that's
Dude,
something I'm not looking forward to.
Speaking of that workout, that you asked me what my first CrossFit workout was. That was my first ASAP workout.
Yeah,
Do you ever
yeah,
walk
I heard
in?
that.
The one that's on the bowl. I
Really?
walk in every day and I see it. And I'm like, dude, I know one day they're gonna be like,
Macy
let's
hit
do
me
that.
up. Macy
No
hit me
way.
one day. He's like,
Let's
"Oh, I'm
do
gonna
that."
bring Vinny over to do a workout." I'm like, "All right, we're gonna do a tough one." Man. I'm like the one I fucking hate the most. So
I think the first one I did
Front
with Vinny
squats,
was like,
strict handstand push-ups, burpees. I was like, how many? What? Like I'd never done that much volume
did you
in
work
my
out with
life.
Tyre, or did you work out with me first?
no, I don't think
You were there. I met you in the office first, I think.
but he
But-
didn't work out though.
But you didn't work out. And
because
then
we did. I remember I
'cause it
did
was at
one
the
with you,
old
but
gym.
Ty wasn't there. It was just like me,
That was after,
you and
I
Macy,
think.
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe one other person.
I think that
But it
was
was
after.
rowing and like Cindy.
No, there's hella heavy deadlifts. It was like 315 deadlifts. I remember like Angel was there. It was old. You guys were only at
Well,
that old
probably
gym
a
for like
couple
2
ones.
weeks, and then you guys bounced
really?
out.
That was-
Yeah,
no.
it wasn't that long, I think. But yeah, I remember that. Like speaking of that workout, that was like the first workout I did here, and I was
That's
like, oh
funny.
my gosh. And I knew like. And then I remember Mason being like, dude, Anthony killed that workout. He beat Jason Khalifa. I was like, what? Who's this Anthony guy?
First
And he
one.
walked in and he
I
was
mean,
like
I
this
should,
tall. I was like,
shit.
what?
Oh, damn.
I was like, what?
Damn. I like the boxes right now. I'm pretty high.
I know, dude. Like this is
I like it.
I'm looking up to you
I
right
know.
now. This is
Is it
crazy.
feels like all the time? Shit, dude.
This is how you feel?
Damn.
It's great, huh?
Come here, little boy.
Get some inserts in those shoes.
It won't help much. Like a foot. I mean, stilts.
Oh man. So, but yeah, training's picking up, and we just came off a little deload week, so we're hitting it hard this week, and gonna take it right into regionals. Hopefully, peak then.
What's your guys' goals going in? Like just kind of going in for fun. You guys want to play a certain place or
I mean,
whatever you can
do
do.
the best that I can.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you look at it, it's like top 5 out of 40, and it's like big time dudes, right? So I would hope to come in and not get like lower than what I came in, right? You know.
Well, that's easy for me.
Oh, nice. You only go up from
Hell yeah, dude! Nothing to lose.
only go up from there.
I think the highest placing I got so far in regional was like 20th, or I think 20s, so the 20s. So I want to try to
Could
get
beat
higher
that.
than that.
That'd be tight, yeah, especially
Yes.
with the combined regions, man. Like that'd be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm trying to shoot for.
You think you'd be, you know, okay, say you got, how many people, 40?
Yeah.
Say you got 30th, but like, you felt really good about every workout and you hit it like you wanted
No,
to?
exactly. That's
Yeah,
I
I mean,
feel
I
good
would-
about it.
yeah,
That's
I
why I
could-
think
I
I'd
could
get
do it.
more mad is where I'm like, you know, shit, I should have
could've
done
done
better
better,
that
yeah.
workout. Like, I should have done this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not myself right now. That's more frustrating, I think.
I just think the coolest thing about making regionals is you push yourself to the
Test
maximum
yourself.
effort
Yeah.
that you can, and like you get that result of like training hard, eating well, and like recovering
Yeah.
main priority of your day. And like at that point when you go to the regionals, you feel like you're at your best. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the most satisfying thing about regionals. And then once you get there, you do your workouts. Of course, if you hit every workout as like you planned,
Never happens.
It
Never happens,
doesn't,
but
like there's the chance some workouts do go that way, and those are the workouts that you feel the best and like you feel the most gratification from. So just being able to hit at least half of the workouts as planned is something I'm shooting for, and just being my best physical shape leading into it's going to be something I'm shooting for.
I think it's also good too, in the open or really any comp, but you can see like what you need to work on.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, dude! Like, oh, I didn't even know I was bad at this. until I got like last place in the workout or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I need to work on that more, or vice versa. You did really, really good in some workouts. Like, oh, I'm pretty good at those. I didn't know I was that good at it. So it kind of gives you some data to go off of, or you know, opens your eyes a little bit.
I think we've been training pretty like broad, which is good. Like
you think
sleds, poles, like we've been doing some weird
workouts.
stuff that like maybe could come up, and like kind of got it from that Tim Paulson guy. Like his warm-ups, like he'd said, he's like, I want to try and incorporate. He went to the games last year. We were doing his program a little bit, and like we still do a little bit of it from what he posts online. But his warm-ups, I remember him saying like, in my warm-ups, I want to have like an odd object movement, or a movement that like is so off the wall that in case it does come up, I can say I've done it.
Something similar, maybe. Or
yeah, and he'll do like a coccyx squat, like overhead, like just
That shit's
crazy
hard.
stuff that like, shoot, man.
Or even like just a one arm dead hang.
Yeah, he's
Something.
yeah. Like it could come up, it might come up. If it does, he's done it before, right?
Yeah.
And like you can't put it past Dave Castro. Like anything can come up, right? So I think we have kind of taken that and kind of like we did sandbag thrusters the other day with like the sandbag. It was like miserable. It kept hitting us in the face, but it was like they may have this, right? Like you never know. So I think we've been pretty good at doing that. And mixing it up and kind of just.
I think.
Plus, work on our
Sting.
weaknesses too. It's not like doing like just the stuff that we're good at.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
most of the workouts is like handstand push-ups, burpees, and like thrusters,
well,
and front squats.
What about just mentally?
We
Like you just like get tired of doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
yeah.
let's switch it up. Let's do something fun, or
Yeah, no, I agree.
or
with
you
you.
know,
Yeah.
say you grab that
Have
bag
a
for the
flow
first
sesh.
time, try to thruster it, and you're like, oh crap, and then by the end of the workout you got it balanced. It's a lot easier because you can learn something new.
That's the fun part of it, like doing your like our own programming, and then like, hey, that worked really well. That didn't work that well, and then like implementing it into these guys, you know, and okay, how can we take that to the class? Because a lot of what they do is what we do, just like a week or two later,
Behind,
right?
or,
So that's like more like that's kind of what I'm getting. Like I think it's more fun now, like programming my own workouts. Like, do they work? Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's like, well, we made that up, so like that was fun. That was
And
cool.
I feel like we're competitive enough that like we're not going to program easy workouts for ourselves.
Exactly,
Like when we think of our workouts, we're like, what can we do to make it as hard as possible?
Hell yeah.
And like we always make it harder than it needs to be.
Yeah.
And
But then again, that's like that mental side. Like, all right, well, I want to quit. This sucks. Like, well, it's already been written down. We can't go back now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that,
That's
that
the
kind
one
of
rule we
mentality.
have. So, like, if it's on the board, we're doing it.
Yeah.
If we started it, it's like 40 minutes into it,
even
and we
if
still
it-
got
even if
10
it's
rounds to
total-
go. We're finishing
Yeah.
it. No stopping.
It says it right there. Like, we cannot erase it. It says
Yeah.
5 rounds. We have to do 5 rounds. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
But
Oh,
then
I
you-
fucked up on that
then you-
one.
Yeah, you just learn from it.
There's been a few times where Rose has been there and she's been like, you guys are crazy. We can't. And like, we'll change it a little bit and be like, thank God.
Oh yeah.
Because like we won't think about like one side of it, and she'll be like, "That's gonna take this long. Like we cannot
she's
do
like,
that.
Usually, you're like really good on picking like exactly.
It'll
how long
take this much time to do this,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
and she'll be like dead on. And like him and I will be like, we'll take 20 minutes. So let's add another round." She's like, "No." Like, and thank God she'd been there, because there were some that like been like, I might have quit.
Cut
Like,
that- cut that off.
It's been so bad.
Yeah, but those are the best workouts. I feel like you
Yeah.
get the most satisfaction from it. Like fuck, I just pushed myself to the limit right there and like survived. Like you're not gonna die from
I'm
a
not dead.
workout. Yeah. So when you do finish those workouts at 40 to 60 minutes long, you're like, all right, I'm good.
It's just
Grinders, ASAP specials, just like put a big number on and freaking go.
100,
Yeah.
100, 100.
Yeah.
Well, when you just like have a program and you like, okay, what's my program today? You
Yeah,
look
and
at it.
then,
It's just
like,
like so
it's
monotonous,
so monotonous,
right?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's just kind of like, oh, I know.
It's all percentages.
That
Oh, you hit your
Tuesday,
thing.
you do
This.
cleans
Yeah,
at
like,
75%.
that stuff is so good, but at the same time, it's so boring and like
Yeah.
it's so hard to
But
do.
look at like Froning.
Mhm.
I mean, he just makes it up every day, right there.
Even like Ben Smith,
You know what
they
I'm
just
saying?
like
Yeah,
going
so
in
it's
like,
like-
all right, what should we hit today?
Well, I
How
think
you
they
guys
have like a
feeling?
general like today's a
Yeah,
leg
well, I haven't
day,
pressed
right?
today
Or,
that
like-
much.
Yeah,
or
which
my
is-
arms, my legs feel pretty good today. I probably should squat or.
That's what we've been kind of
you
doing the
know.
last like month or so. So like I
Yeah.
think that's been working pretty good
Yeah,
actually.
it's been
Like
balanced pretty good.
the workouts themselves, like everything's like themed for the day,
Mhm.
and usually we start out like heavy, moderate, lighter,
Burnout,
and then
cardio or
like
something.
yeah, exactly. So like, and we just kind of burn it out like 5 minutes in
we've
between
been just
workouts.
cycling through like a press day, a pull day, and a squat day, and we'll just go through that cycle, and then like we'll do a week that's 75% of our maxes, next week's 85, and then 95, and then we'll deload for a week. And we'll kind of just go through cycles like that. But we'll make up the workouts the night before or on the fly. And then...
or get inspiration from something you see.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah, definitely, like, being able to, like, look at different workouts from different people to see what everybody else is doing, because so you kind of staying on top of, like, new programming and, like, new style of workouts is definitely a big part of it, too.
Just different things to do.
Yeah, because it's constantly evolving, like, all the workouts, so... it's definitely like we get inspiration from Tim Paulson or Rich Froning or Vince Smith.
Whoever, I think they're really good though at programming too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all their workouts are really good because, you know, some people could program for themselves, but it's just the stimulus they're getting, or like, you know, just the way workouts are combined and the way your body feels when it's happening, the stimulus you're trying to get. Like I feel like it's hard to, well, not for us because we just know, but a lot of, especially for new people when they're trying to program stuff, you're like, dude, that's not going to be good. Like I already know.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of probably just experience, you know, programming and stuff like that, or and even just working out.
Yeah. You know, like what couplets
because
together.
you'll see workouts like, oh, that'd be hard, dude.
Yeah.
Or even some kind of sneak up on you too, like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna feel really. Well, let's try.
There's just some like workouts or like people that program like, why are you making it so complicated? Like that is, there's so much like movement and this, and it looks good or like it sounds good on paper.
Do a couplet and you're freaking just jacked.
It's like don't overcomplicate it. Like at the end of the day, it's supposed to be like functional movements, right? So don't make. I think the most complicated movement is the devil's press thruster, but I love that thing.
Like
that thing is so. Like it's like the longest movement ever.
Is it the burpee one?
It's the burpee to the dumbbell snatch to the thruster, and then you're back down. And it's like it's like a man maker, right? But it's like it's functional because you're squatting, you're doing a thruster, you're doing burpee, a snatch, you're doing a burpee, right? Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. But like that's pretty complicated movement.
Yeah.
I always forget to like. I have to tell myself like snatch up because I want to like catch it in like the squat, you know, and go. But I think anything more complicated than that, and it's kind of like. Not gonna work. Yeah. So keep it simple. I think we do that fairly good for the most part. We hit everything.
So I know it's kind of off topic, but like going back to your baseball days, you saying you didn't like training back then. What made you turn on the switch to be like, all right, I'm just focus my 9% of my day for training and starting to enjoy it? What?
I think like I just started to feel better. Like I was like when I went to the regular gym, like I didn't have intensity. Like I lifted, like I was strong. Like I could bench press like 25, right? Like couldn't do that now. But
I bet it'll be close.
Pretty close after because we mix it in and like all the accessory work makes you stronger and stuff. But like, dude, I like benched like all the time. So like that was my thing. Right?
Yeah.
I couldn't even squat what I benched. I think what happened is. I wasn't seeing the results. Like I was putting the time into the gym, but like I wasn't seeing the results. And then, like I said, I went to start doing CrossFit, and then did my first competition, and I was like, oh dang, like this is okay. I can start doing comps, and what I'm gonna do is like train for these comps, and that'll give me something to work towards.
You think because like you have a goal now?
Exactly right. You know like okay, I've got Moxie in 3 months.
Yeah.
Let's start hammering away like a strength cycle and get ready for Moxie. I want to be the best that I can be at Moxie. And then like once that's done, okay, when's the next one, right? So like I think that's the best way to do it. And I
think that's the biggest thing with everyone, honestly, in like all aspects of life.
You need something.
You know, because then it can keep you accountable. It's gonna keep you motivated. It's gonna keep you disciplined. You know, and then you're not just going through the motions and kind of getting bored with stuff. Or
well, like this year, like I didn't do any comps. From the end of the games to now, like I haven't done any comps, and like I should have done some. Like we should have. Like I looking back.
But you always still have the open in mind. You know it's coming.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, man, no, like I don't want to get hurt. I don't, you know. But that gets away from like why I started doing it. Like, and I kind of found myself this year going like there are days where I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like. I don't have anything. I'm working for the Open. Yeah, but the Open's so far away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So like I should have done like Iron October was one that like a couple like galvanized dudes were asking me about, and then like
the one this tomorrow.
209.
The one tomorrow.
Like we should have done those because like again it like remotivates you, and because you're back in August and or we get back from the games and we kind of didn't really do anything for a little bit and got into it. And it's like, dude, the Open is so far away.
But honestly, like,
do you think you're douchey if you do a competition and you're a games competitor?
No.
Scaled.
No, like I remember I came back
You
and
know
I did that comp after the like week after regionals with my sister.
That's true.
And like,
you should have heard everyone
kinda
talking
win.
about you in the stands. Why is this game competitor working out? What a douchebag. He's
No,
like
like,
really buff and
I'm down to do a comp, but like I want it to be like a good, like not a good one, but like
well ran.
Something that'll challenge you.
well around. I want good dudes there. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to just go there and mop everybody up. Like that's not fun for me. You
Yeah.
know, like it's not fun for you guys. So a good like Iron October would have been a good one, and the 209 one would have been a good one. Like,
I feel
Ryan
like
Hignall was there. Like there's some big time dudes there. Like so.
I feel like I'm at my best is when I don't focus on like competing. I'm just training because it's fun, because it's hanging out with all my friends. It's something that we kind of just push each other at, and like it's more of a hangout rather than just like, all right, I'm doing this for this competition.
Yeah.
Because it's at that point it becomes almost like a job, and it's like you force
Yeah.
yourself to do it, and then it gets easy for you to kind of be like, fuck, I don't want to do
I don't
this.
like it. Takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of it, but it's nice. Like,
Do you think there's a line
doing like
though?
a 20-minute spike ball game before we start.
Oh,
and
hell
then hit
yeah,
a
I'm all about
workout,
that.
And then hit another game of spike ball, or like play imbo or something.
I think there's got to be a
do another
balance, man.
workout.
Like
Yeah.
you're saying, like there's a line, like, yeah, like don't just come in
But if
every
you're just
day.
having fun like all the time, it's probably like, you probably ain't working hard enough, maybe,
Yeah.
right? Or no?
No,
Or
I
do you
feel
still have a
like
goal
we're
if you're,
competitive enough that we still train hard, even
Yeah.
though we're having fun with it.
We keep
you know?
it fun. We keep it
Yeah.
lighthearted and
Yeah,
stuff. That's
not what
good.
you were saying too.
It's
But-
not like we're just doing, I don't know, Cindy
Spike
every
ball
2
going
minutes
home
or something,
and-
or
Yeah.
some
No,
easy
yeah.
workout.
It's definitely. I would agree with you. Like, as if you have a goal, great, but make sure that like you have fun getting to that goal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like,
I think like the competition makes it more fun, right?
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
like working out and you're like it's like a mini competition or whatever, like we're all three working out, then it's just gonna be more fun because you're not worried about like I'm by myself, like oh it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
When you're just working out with whoever, then it's like oh I get to just work out with my buddy now rather than
Yeah.
thinking about all the crap that you have to do.
yeah, I think though, yeah, like the days you are by yourself though, you need that motivation. Like, what's my motivation? Like, oh, I got this comp.
No, exactly.
I got it. I got to work out. Like, I'm by myself. I don't got Ty. I don't got Ant. I don't got Rosemary.
Or even with other stuff like say for example recovery when you're at home by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you're like, okay, I need to do this hour of rolling out, or I need to just go to bed right now, or I need to eat this, or right now. If you don't have that, I guess, goal of maybe you're not doing that stuff, because it's easy. I mean, maybe it's easy at the gym when you're all together. You're like, you're gonna work out hard with your buddies, but
Yeah.
maybe that other stuff, and maybe you didn't have a goal for it, or if you're not.
Yeah, that's true, because I now focus on my nutrition a lot more. Every night I do a ROM WOD stash just because I need to recover from the workouts that are a little bit harder. I wasn't doing that leading up to before regional or before making regionals, so it's definitely something. It motivates you to do all the smaller stuff to kind of like make sure you're at your best.
Yeah. So you can go harder.
Yeah, but like honestly, like the Saturday workouts where it's just like a flow sesh with like 4 or 5 people, where it's just like not intense, but like you still getting like an hour workout in. Those are like the days I'm like looking forward to.
Yeah, I love those days. Those are
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, those are fun for me.
Oh, yeah.
So like those usually are the days where people like, oh, I just partied the night before, I'm not gonna come in and work out. So
Adrian.
yeah.
Adrian
Too
Cortez.
hungover.
Where are you, bro? Text. Where are you? Get over here.
So that's something that
Damn.
like I feel like makes it fun and enjoyable, and it gets you to that point where you're at your best, even though you're not training for a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to that. That's like the experiment day too. It's like we usually try and shake
Let's
it
do
up.
something
and throw-
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Was it?
We did.
we'll do 400. I was looking at
we
one
did
the other
stone
day.
loads the other day.
Dude,
Like farmer carries and yoke carries. You know?
Yeah,
It was a good
that one was
workout.
hard,
It was
dude.
tough.
I still got that was like 3 weeks ago, man. Dude, I was looking at one in my phone the other day. We did like 300 back squats at like 185. I remember it was like 400 double unders, 300 backs. Like it was like the
Yeah.
longest workout ever. I remember thinking back. I got sore for like 4 days, man. Like back squats at 185, just like
Like, all
sets
right.
of 10. Like
That was stupid, but I did it. Now
exactly,
I know.
yeah. So now I know, like, hey, if I gotta do
I shouldn't do
this
that
many back
probably.
squats, I can do it. Or maybe like probably shouldn't do that next time. So it's experiment day. I like it. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Cool. Well, you guys got anything else really?
No, I gotta get to work now.
Thanks for coming by, Vinny. We
Yeah, no
appreciate
worries.
it, man.
Yeah, you gotta stop by again.
Who'd you have?
Let's get you in here after regionals. When you
After-
make it to the games.
Oh,
When we
yeah.
qualify for the games.
Yeah,
Yo, hey, man, you never know.
Yeah, right.
No, we'll do like a regional recap or something like that with you guys, and then
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, maybe something else. Or,
Who'd you guys have on here before? Who's your first? Who is the honorary maiden voyage?
Kristen, the nutrition.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice,
so we
nice.
talked about nutrition. It was kind of, dude, we kind of just winged it. It's
I mean, that's what you gotta do. On
We're
these. You
winging it
gotta
right now,
have fun,
too.
keep it- you
Yeah.
gotta keep it loose, and I always like. I mean, you gotta have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
Who's your guys' next guest, huh?
I'm not sure yet, actually.
Maybe Rose.
Yeah, we'll get Rose.
Yo,
Talk about-
Rosemary's.
Yeah, Rosemary's.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a riddle for the day?
I don't
Dude.
have
Oh,
one. Check Instagram.
dude.
It'll be on there in a little bit. I took a break yesterday. Thursday's the day off. I gather some content on the internet and prep for the
Prep
weekend.
for the weekend.
Yeah, prep for the weekend.
We'll post it in the comments, maybe.
Yeah.
Description.
Yeah,
We'll get one in the description for you guys. You guys can leave a comment for it.
People love them, man.
On YouTube.
People love them. Dude.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of messages like, it's this. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back thinking. Like,
Tell them the water bottle one right now. You remember it?
it's downstairs. It's
Ben
that
was
one's
saying
like,
that he was driving home from coaching and he was in traffic and he was just sitting there thinking about
Oh my
riddle.
gosh.
dude. Gary came in and was like, and did it like right away, and then like
No
went and
way.
worked like 2 minutes for the workout.
Like,
He's
Gary,
like,
who?
I got it.
Tall guy?
Tall
Gary?
Gary. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the like 4:30 or 5:45 class. He was just like boom, like
He's
that.
smart, though. He's,
Yeah, we're not smart.
Takes
We're
us
not
a while.
yeah.
No, but thanks for having me. It was fun, dude. It
Yeah.
was fun.
All right, guys. So we're on iTunes now, so you can get look us up on there. Get Fit ASAP podcast. Actually, podcast isn't in there, but go ahead and leave a comment if you guys have any questions. You guys would have anything you want to talk about next? Let us know. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's it. Huh?
Boom.
Any last words, Tyrone?
No.
Nothing?
Alright, see ya.
All right.
Let's do this.